I'm Barney Fife from Mayberry. I've got a '62 Ford Galaxy that we bought as a plain car, and my son and I put it together. Bought it out of Ohio 20 years ago. Had 32,000 miles on it, in very good shape. We sandblasted it, repainted, and I bought all the trinkets on eBay. Got a sticker here from Mount Pilot Ford. Of course, there is no such thing, only in Mayberry. Here I have Barney Fife's uniform with his name tag and badge.
Excellent.
I have the official hat. I have the two-way radio. We have a siren and light that work. Handcuffs. Yes, Barney's in the back seat. All right, that's our insignia. Inside, I have the autographs on the sun visors, both Andy Griffith and Barney Fife.
Wow.
Took a little work, but we made it happen.
Wow, that's awesome.
I have the South Carolina map on the dash. Mayberry is supposedly in North Carolina. Fictitious town, of course, but became pretty famous on the show. In front, I have some pictures.
Siren too, I did.
Oh yeah, light and siren, both work. In the front, I've got pictures of newer squad cars with my squad car. One is a patrol car from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, and the other is a SUV from Dodge County. Police interceptor. I also have the music playing, as you can hear.
It's an Auburn Boat-tail Speedster, 1936. The one that I have here today, there was 80 of these built. With the removable hardtop I'm displaying on the car, these pieces are actually built from the floor of the factory. The car was, the top was sold as an aftermarket add-on. I found the gentleman that built these things back in about 1960, and he sold me the top as best as could be put onto the car, and I hired a guy here local, and about 5 weeks later he was able to put this work of art all together for us. Car's just been incredible. It's a lot of fun. I wanted this since I was 13 years old and got that Hot Wheel car. I was fortunate enough to get an email from Mattel last year, and they were going to be in the area for a world tour, and they asked me to display the car there as a life-size replica. So they actually gave me I've got a picture of the car with me sitting in it, sitting in the blister pack, hanging on the wall in any store you would see. So, although the car itself will never be reproduced.
Wow.
The cars, you'll see that they're on the grill, they're numbered out as 851 would have been a 1935, and 852 would have been a 1936, and my 36 was missing the numbers. So as I was selecting the numbers to put on the grill to make it correct, I decided this car was mine. So I named this car an 857, being the month and the year I was born. So the car is very, very, very unique. It gets a lot of attention all the time, everywhere I go. It's probably the most valuable car ever on the real estate, but it's also the car that the most people have probably sat in. So I don't hold back at all. I want everybody to love it as much as I do. So the interior, the carpeting is lamb's wool. The leather is all sheepskin leather. Everyone says it's like sitting on a luxurious couch. It's pretty tight in there. It's only 37 inches across. So it's plenty enough room for just like you and your girlfriend. So these cars are created during the Depression. The Auburn kind of came about as a car to be able to keep the value of the Duesenbergs. The Cords weren't really out there yet, but E.L. Cord owned the business. They were looking for ways to be able to raise sales, so what they did was they grabbed this car, which was originally built as a Duesenberg in 1932 as a boat tail, and using the same designer, Buick, they flipped the boat upside down and recreated this car in the Art Deco era that it was created in. And they decided back in the day, if a car was fast, it meant that it was high quality. Today we all know if it's fast, it don't last. So they decided to put an aircraft engine in here with a supercharger on it, and these cars would not leave the factory unless they went at least 100 miles an hour.
Wow.
So it helped them sell a lot of the sedans. I hear that the cars, as the one that I have here, they kind of lost money on all of these, but you know, it helped them as a company throughout. Probably the most iconic car that they've ever owned, and I just feel I'm overwhelmed that I'm able to own one. I'm not made of a lot of money, but I was made of enough of a mindset that I had to own this car.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is how it started. I built a different rat rod, a 28 Model A sedan, and I was looking on Marketplace and I saw this 1937 Plymouth Coupe, and I thought I could make another rat rod out of that because it's a lot different than the Model A. So we went to Illinois and we found this, went and bought it and hauled it home. And then I kind of built it the same frame as the other one, but it's got instead of a 5.9 Cummins diesel like the other one, this is at a 3.9. And then put that in there. That's kind of unique, the 3.9. And then I told my wife I was going to put horse saddles in it, and she says, "You ain't putting horse saddles in there." I said, "Yes, I am." So then we found some horse saddles and put them in there. And then I was looking through Marketplace again, and I saw that Electrolux vacuum cleaner, and I called the guy up and I asked him how wide and how long it was, and I said, "I think that'll work." So I went and bought that, and now that's my air cleaner, and it goes in an Electrolux and comes out a Kirby. So, and then we got it all pretty much done, and I thought it still doesn't look good enough, so then we threw a piece of re-rod on the fender. Then we put some more re-rod on there, and that looked pretty cool. And then we put some re-rod on the trunk, and then we threw 900 rivets in it, 450 feet of rebar, and that's what I ended up with right here. This is my mom hand. Pretty happy. So that's my story.
Yeah, real quick.
Okay, like these are oil lamps that you got light in the house. This is the rebar. There's 450 feet of it. And there's a tractor fender right there, a VAC case tractor fender.
Okay.
That's the tractor fender. And then there's two tractor fenders on the front visor. You want to see the horse saddles?
It's not.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
And there's the horse saddles. And
Wow.
Is this yours?
yeah,
This is really, that's diesel, right?
yep. 3.9 Cummins.
Oh, it's a Cummins, so she whistles.
Yeah. So it goes in Electrolux and comes out a Kirby.
I love it. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
I like it.
So then we found the Electrolux vacuum cleaner there, and it goes in Electrolux and it comes out a Kirby.
Is that the?
That's the Kirby right there, the exhaust, yes.
Oh, okay.
And here's a boat light for,
You go on this side to
yeah,
get it.
yeah. So that's the boat light for, I don't know, if we go out at night. And then this is the front end here. And
Get out of her way. She wants to.
this is my mom Ann, and that was her favorite lawn art, that butterfly. So we cut the stick off and welded it on there for her. So this is my mom Ann.
Beautiful. Sway.
Like, it's 2 weeks old. Last week we went to Green Bay, 150 miles the first trip, and it got me home. No problems. It goes 100 miles an hour down the road, and it rides really nice. And it rides perfect. It's got air ride, so yep, it turned out pretty slick. Okay, so then we found my mom's grinder. See the grinder right there? The meat grinder. And then her old iron that used to run on kerosene, and then her old hair dryer.
Wow. Oh, look at these.
And then these are little, these are the blinkers. This is another oil lamp.
Really? Wow.
Yep. And then the windshield wipers, they work a lot better when it's not raining.
Oh, really?
Okay, my name is Bob Klug. I'm from Heartland, Wisconsin, and I'm at the Hartford show showing my 1970 AMC Rebel machine, which is a limited production muscle car. There are only 2,326 of them ever made, and so there aren't many around anymore. So mine's right over here, and it's completely original, restored back to original condition. Nothing was embellished on it or anything like that. So by leaving it in original condition, it's worth more money that way.
When did you get it?
I actually bought it in 1984, but I took my time over the years to restore it to the condition that it's in now. So, sure. Okay. Yeah, it's got 3M reflective stripes on it, which came from the factory that way. The engine size is a 390 cubic inch engine. Has 340 horsepower and 430 foot-pounds of torque, making it the largest engine horsepower-wise that AMC ever made. And it has a ram air scoop, which is functional, with a tachometer built into the hood scoop. Hood scoop tachometer is right here. So you can see the tachometer in there, and it's clearly visible to the driver. And the paint is a frost white, and the blue is called electric blue. The machine decals on the side identify it as the machine package, and the machine decals are on both front fenders, on the back trunk lid, and also on the glove box inside the vehicle. Those are also made out of reflective 3M material.
Hi, did you guys get your sticker book?
Has a 4-speed Borg-Warner transmission with a Hurst shifter, all from the factory. It has a Detroit locker rear end with 354 gears in the back, positive traction. And the other nice thing about it, it was built in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Wow.
And the car next to me is also an AMC, AMX, and also built in Kenosha. And I'm doing a lead-in for him so he can be next.
Hey, Jerry Weisenfeld from Oconomowoc. It's my 69 American Motors AMX, built at the lakefront plant in Kenosha. I bought the car in 1978, and sat in my barn for 30 years, and my wife said, do something with it or sell it. So the project started up and progressed from there, and now it's been out on the road now for 14 years. Enjoy driving it every day. It's powered by a 390 cubic inch AMC V8. Been warmed up a little bit from stock. I'm running a GM 700R4 overdrive automatic in it, which makes driving on the freeway a breeze. So the engine's mostly stock. It does have some higher performance after our AMC parts on it. And it runs perfectly. It drives like a new car, and I enjoy it. Puts a smile on my face every time I get in it. Interior has been refinished with legendary seat cushions and new foam, new carpeting, new door panels. Because even though it's sat for 30 plus years, the years in the dirt had taken its toll on some of the plastics inside. So we also put a slightly smaller steering wheel on there, which makes driving much easier. It has a quick ratio steering box in it, so handling is quite precise. The paint is a all urethane micro silver black metallic, and the blue is actually a 80s vintage dark blue from Ford Motor Company to accompany the black, and the blue actually turns dark in the shade and it looks like an all black car. So great car to have. I thank you for listening to my little story. So
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a all steel vehicle. There's no fiberglass in here. It's all steel. There's a 350 Oldsmobile engine in here. It was a 442 engine, and it was rebuilt and put in here. And a 350 General Motors transmission was put in here. And it's automatic, and I have a Hurst shifter. It's automatic with a Hurst shifter. And with the engine here, is I just kind of set up a little bit with the chrome. You mentioned with my car there, it's a 1935 Oldsmobile, and the way it looks now, that's the way I bought it. It looked just like that, and I bought it 3 months ago. This car It was sitting in the garage for about 30 to 35 years, and then a gentleman bought it, and then he started sanding it all down. It's all steel, and he worked on it for about 4 years. He kept meticulous notes on it, and then unfortunately he became ill, and then he sold it. And then the person who bought it from him did some touches to it, and then he sold it. And then the third guy who bought it, he finished it off, and he liked to put it in car shows. And so for probably the past 4 years, he would enter that into car shows around the state. And this is my third collector car. So I thought maybe my last hurrah, I like to buy a collector car that's all done and don't have to put any money into it, right? And the wife says, yep, that's the way I should go. And here I am. And what's really nice about like car shows like this, the people you meet. You know, I'm talking to the gentleman next to me in that Mustang, and he's telling me he had the car for over 30 years. And it's just nice stories. The people around here, you're just, you know what's funny? Everybody here gets along. Everybody here, right? I don't care if you're Democrat, Republican, what have you. Why can't it always be like this? You know, and that I enjoy this. My wife, Pat, she enjoys it. And this is a good buddy of mine from 60 years ago. It's right here, 60 years ago.
86 and a half. 86 and a half. I just had a birthday in January. Getting old.
Yeah, I have the purple looking car, which is actually radar blue, is a 1998 Indianapolis pace car replica. I bought that car in Oklahoma this past winter. It is one of only 547 produced with a 6-speed transmission. The car currently has 22,000 miles on it. The purple and white one is a 1995 Indy pace car. That car was originally won by the original owner in a raffle. She paid $20 for it. She was originally from Mississippi. The car was picked up at a dealer in San Bernardino, California, and driven back to Mississippi. I purchased that car a few years ago. I fell in love with Corvettes when I was 11 years old with the 78 Indy pace car, and ever since then, I just love Indy pace car Corvettes. And Corvettes in general, I just like them a lot. But the pace cars are generally a rare Corvette. Some are more rare than others. And I like them because they're flashy. That's really about it. Indy pace cars, cool cars. So the Indy pace cars generally come with special interior, like the purple and white one, the 95. That has a black leather seats with the Indy 500 logo embroidered into the back of the seat, a headrest. The 95, they only made 527 of those. 23 went overseas. That left 504 sold in the U.S. to only the top 504 Chevy dealers in the country. All of the 95 Corvettes were automatic transmissions. The radar blue purple one, that came with special yellow interior, yellow wheels. They made a total of 1,163 replicas, but only 547 were standard transmission. And this is one of 547.
Okay, so it's a 1965 Pontiac Tempest, and these are cars that I grew up with. And then as I got older and got back into the hobby, I bought this rusty piece and restored it. Took about 6 years. We took every nut and bolt completely apart, redid all the sheet metal, paint, interior, new engine, transmission, and put it all back together. And now it became a show car. So the interior is a factory style with a two-tone camel and sand, and then we have aftermarket high-back reclining bucket seats. We added an aftermarket steering wheel. We put in a Hurst, his and hers shifter, and moved the gauges up to the dashboard where us old guys can actually see them. Okay, so here we have a Pontiac 400 engine that I bored and stroked out to a 461 cubic inch engine, making 525 horsepower, 650 foot-pounds of torque. The automatic 700R 4-car, four-wheel disc brakes, power steering, and a few custom items under the hood with the Kaufman racing heads and just a kind of a modified air cleaner.